XBS has done it again. Let's check out his new DAF F241 truck in this video. We've been waiting for this truck for quite a while. We've been seeing the progress of this truck in the SCS forums, and finally it has been released. And immediately, right after it released, I've gotten a couple of comments requesting for me to feature this, and I think now's the perfect time to get into it. So the DAF F241, or sometimes called as the, what do they call it, DAF 3600 series. We'll check it out. We'll go with the config, see what options for tuning are available. We'll do a test drive and see how it looks, hear how it sounds, and all that stuff, alright? So, first things first, let us hear the engine and do a bit of a preview. This is the default exterior sound. Now, I'm not so sure if that's super realistic, but it's fine, I guess. But the thing I really like is the interior, because this one is from Kriechbaum. And Kriechbaum has made this on that, I think, same day or maybe one day after the truck was released. So he got some videos from YouTube and made an interior sound for us, which sounds a lot like this. And you might not hear that very well. Let's do that again, but with an increased sound. I had it at 0.3, my bad. Let's hear that in full volume. Yeah, super crisp. Sounds raw. Sounds beautiful, just like an old truck. Fits very well. And this being from Kriechbaum, I would say this is very realistic. We'll hear more of that in a bit, but let's go with the config options, alright? And before we proceed with anything else, let's just admire the modeling just a bit. Look at how detailed that grille is. Goodness. The skin is from poly, so quite a lot of mods already. The truck itself is from XBS, the Eddie Stobart skin is from poly, the interior sounds are from Kriechbaum, and let's see what else. Quite a bit happening here, but I'm just super excited to feature this. There we go, that's the DAF F241. Let's have a look at the number of triangles. That's always something we want to look at. So comparing with the, let's say, default SCS truck, we have around 200,000 triangles. DAF F241 is actually around the same range, so very, very optimized exterior model. Interior is around 897, 912 ranging, so around 900k. If you look at a default truck, let's say let's say the DAF XF105. This might have some Alexi or I'm not sure if I have some mods here, but 1.4, that's quite a lot actually. Let's have a look at Renault Premium. Let's say that one. That one I think is SCS stock. 1.4. Okay, let's say it's 1.4 million triangles. Compare that with the DAF F241. It's only 900. Goodness, so super optimized, but really beautiful interior. Look at the dials. We'll check it out in more detail later. Moving buttons, animations, lights, and everything. And all these models, exterior and interior, these were modeled by XBS from scratch. That's what's most amazing about it. So it looks super cool, really detailed, and very performance optimized, all in one package. This is why people are really raving about XBS. So XBS, awesome job, man. Let's have a look about the different cabin options. Day cab, cute little old school truck. This is something unique. This one. Can't get enough of this truck. This option. I'm not sure if I'll drive with it. It looks like a cartoon character, like Beavis maybe. You know, Beavis and Butthead. I don't know, reminds me of old school trucking. We don't see that kind of thing anymore. A sleeper and a space cab. I think a sleeper has an option for a roof spoiler. Doesn't it? I've seen one, but I don't know how to enable it actually. Maybe you know it, guys. I think that might be the one. But so from what I've read in the thread, in the forum thread, in the SES forums by XBS, the DAF F241 is actually used for heavy haul and long distances. And so the trailer we have is actually perfect for it. I'll tell you more about the trailer later, but that's a different mod altogether. But yeah, so it's mainly used for heavy haul. So the Eddie Stobart skin from Poly, it looks like that. Makes it immediately beautiful, right? And a couple of options with the chassis. 4x2, 6x2 tag, 6x2 twin steer. I also like the icons in there. Very informative. It tells you where the drive axle is, that icon. Tells you which axle is steerable, that one. And this one is 6x4, so 2 drivable axles or driving axles. I picked that one, but that looks very good as well. Long chassis variant. Engine is a bit on the weaker side, but not too bad. Not too bad. But it's an old truck, so I guess the specs here are pretty accurate to real life. That's what I'm assuming. Transmission, it's a bit weird, but I guess that's how the old trucks are. 6, 8, 9, 16 speeds, and there's an Eaton Fuller 13 speed as well. So I used this one. So I basically just copied the Eaton Fuller layout from ATS, pasted it in my ETS profile, so I can have the same shifting mechanics, same shifter layout. Interior wise, a brown and dark version. This makes it a bit more modern looking, although that color, I don't know how you call that color, is a bit old school. I kind of like that a lot more. You can go with brown or dark. I kind of like going with brown just to get that vintage feel. And those, the comforter and the pillow makes it more look like really lived in. Yeah, I like this one. This is my favorite combo so far. The wooden textures are very good. It's not like the fake wood you see most of the time. It's actually very cool and blends well with the rest of the textures. I like it. Looks so natural. Okay, yeah, Stobart. That's what I like. It also comes with other default skins though. You might like. Yeah, not too shabby, but I'm sure a lot more will be appearing. Poly was just one of the first ones who released a custom skin, and knowing Poly, he always makes quality skins. So I'm going with this one, definitely. So you can get a spoiler again. I'm not sure how you get that top thing though, because I've seen XBS have a screenshot for that, but maybe that's work in progress. I can get a cooler in here. Make it paint, although the paint I think is looking at the paint on the interior, so I don't like that too much. I would have preferred it getting the paint from outside. So let's go with that one. And then you can have options for attachment points, or maybe having an air horn on the side like that. Yeah. Put some beacons in there. Sun visor. I like the green one. Fits very well with the Eddie Stobart skin. And it's named Charlotte. Ah, yes, I remember. Eddie Stobart trucks do like their trucks named after a lady. Some links there. This one you can add some badges, and this actually looks pretty good. Look at this. So it's either a 2800, 3300, or a 3600. Now, given the engine size, I would think that's 3600. That's what I'm assuming. If I got that wrong, you let me know, okay? But I think that's the engine size. Paint, very sleek looking. A bull bar, oh, I haven't seen this. But doesn't look half bad, huh? If you're doing heavy haul, this kind of fits. That actually kind of fits, I like it. You can make it this paint and then add like a bull bar there. Add some grills there even. Looks a bit too hardcore though. Yeah, let's keep it out. Looks clean without. Stock paint. You can add so many things there or not remove it altogether. I kind of like that. Yeah. What else? Left exhaust. I think there was a bug in the exhaust someone reported in the 6x2. I think it's misplaced somewhere, but I can't see it actually. I don't know. Maybe. Let's leave it as is. Steel or paint options for the tank. And this truck has a very small fuel tank. And it's a bit of a juggler in terms of drinking fuel. But I guess that's how old trucks are. And they've been hauling like heavy haul here. Heavy cargo, 26 tons. So I guess it kind of makes sense that it's really drinking a lot of diesel. Air intake option available as well. Mud flaps here you've seen. Old, new, old and new. Even SCS logo. Over here you can make that paint as well, those front fenders. And there, where was it? This one, yeah. The logo, you can change that into a new one or an old one. Not sure why you would want a new logo in there. Doesn't fit. Or you can remove it altogether, which is a shame. So let's keep it there. Main mirrors can be plastic or paint. In this case, the paint is black. Door handles, I think I forgot to change that in my truck. But yeah, that's there. Okay, tires, wheels, no new stuff there. But my goodness, what my most favorite part of this truck is, I guess, the grille. It's just so good looking. You can see the lighting on each of the rows and columns in there just reflecting, and you're seeing how beautifully modeled that is. All at no cost to performance. It's a masterpiece. Interior looks very good, doesn't it? Yeah, only one option for steering wheel, but that's fine. Old school DAF. Not a lot of things here. A GPS at least is there. Not a lot of support with the cabin accessories. I don't think Sissels is supported. Yeah, foggy weather is not supported either. I think Sissel and other cabin accessory modders need to add support for this truck on their end and not the other way around. So that will probably come on a future update. So you can see a lot of like default and custom accessories. I like that tumbler. You can add some like a wallet in there, a bobblehead, some shades, put a compass in there. So you can put some stuff in, just not Sissels. It's not that bad. Right? Made even better with Sissels though. What I found, the only thing I found that had a bug, is there you can add some curtains as well. I'm not such a fan though. And this one I like, the poo. I'm not sure where that comes from, but it looks very unique, so I'm using that one. Side mirror you can add as well. But yeah, what I found that was a bit buggy was the mirror on the right side. I'll show you that later. And it might only be when you're using the physical mirrors, you know, that G-Fizz mirror parameter. I don't think a lot of people use it. So probably it's not being seen by the modders. Maybe they're not using that option by default. Yeah, because it's not a default option. That's the cooler. You can remove it, add it. And that's basically it in terms of customization. Very nice, right? Very nice. And if you're looking for an old school truck, this might be the truck you're looking for. It's old school, but it's not weak. And it looks very, very cool. Alright, let's give it a test drive. And let me show you the different dials and stuff. Let me show you the bug I encountered though. So the thing that's weird is that right side mirror. The left side I think is workable. I can adjust it barely. I think I'll have to go back though. Go back a bit and maybe make that smaller like that. Yes, so I see the edge of the mirror. I see the edge of the truck there. But the right side absolutely doesn't make sense to me. I cannot see the truck at all. And that's the maximum adjustment already. Yeah, that's the leftmost. So if I make it right, that's even there. Even worse. So the upper one, also a lot worse. It's like seeing that side already. So it's a bit too much. And I think that might only happen if you have physical mirrors. I might need to adjust some files for that manually. Let me know if you encounter the same thing, alright? Anyway, so you can see the detail, the beautiful detail on the steering wheel. On the dashboard rather. The steering wheel is something you can adjust as well, so you can admire even more the beauty of the dash. Look at all those lights and buttons and classic things. Indicators. Parking brake. Battery, oil, all that stuff. There's even an analog clock. You can see on the left, on the speedo, the inside sphere, the inside circle, that's the clock. So it's almost 6 a.m. You see it just moved there. Almost 6 a.m. Yeah, 5:49 a.m. In the middle dial, those are the revs and the turbo, I believe. I think so, yes. It's a bit weird though, why that's maxed out. Yeah, that's 0 to start. And you see the fuel gauge on the right. Oil, that's I think air pressure, the middle dial. So if I on and off the parking brake, yeah, that gets reduced. Trailer brake. Where's the parking brake? I don't see it. Maybe it's somewhere behind. Oh, warning on the air pressure. There we go. And as I mentioned, the interior sounds are from Kriechbaum. So he released a beta version just for us. Even though the exterior isn't ready yet, he wanted us to be able to play with his sounds already. Oh, and I haven't shown you my trailer yet. This is an ownable trailer from Jazzycat. Very nice. So you can actually take different kinds of equipment. Even like there's even like a military add-on. So I have this like how do you call this? Low bed kind of thing. It's and I don't know how to pronounce that. Brosvis? Probably not. But it's also Holland. So maybe not too far off from where this truck is from and where this trailer is from. From the same country at least. And yeah, very nice. We have like 20 different cargo options with this one. Right now we're hauling an Atlas 160W. Not sure what that is, but okay, yeah, used for construction and stuff. Getting the soil and everything. So I think this truck, being a heavy haul, works pretty well with this trailer. Some people have downloaded like Eddie Stobart trailers, and that's also beautifully matching with this paint job from Poly. But I kind of wanted to try out Jazzycat's trailer as well. That has steerable axles in there, you can see. And that front axle from the trailer is liftable as well. So the left mirror, no problem there. But the right, cannot see anything of it. Look at the upper right mirror, the wide. Like, goodness, that's too far away. So I think I have to adjust it. That's the only problem I've seen with this truck. So it kind of gets challenging when you're trying to maneuver and park and make sure that you won't hit anyone when you're moving to the right. But the sounds are beautiful, aren't they? So thank you, Kriechbaum. for that amazing and fast, super fast response. I think he likes the truck very much as well. Engine brake. Yeah, just a bit. I think he also increased the torque a bit for some of the engines. Kriechbaum did, that is. So I think he was a bit too... He wanted a bit more power in there, and I have no complaints. Because even with the improved torque, I stopped in game. I like had to exit the game in the middle of the job, and I was in the middle of the highway. And I didn't notice that the highway was actually a bit uphill. Goodness, I couldn't move. Because I was pulling a 26-ton construction tractor or something, and I couldn't move at all, not even in low gear. Like, this being an Eaton Fuller 13-speed, there is a low gear, but even with the low gear I could not move at all. Like, I had to teleport my way out of it. So make sure if you're driving with this truck, you don't lose momentum. Keep moving as much as possible. Don't do a full stop anywhere. My goodness, really loving this truck. So thanks a lot, XBS. I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying this as well, especially those who are into vintage, old school, classic trucks, or whatever you might call them. And I'm not really familiar with the history of this truck, but I've seen in the forum that it's quite rich in history. So if you guys can let me know a bit about it, hit me up in the comments, right? Let me know a bit about the brief history of this beautifully done truck. Let's do a bit of braking in here. Okay, it's not too bad. Visibility is good. Can definitely feel the fresh air. Engine sound is just enough to make you feel that you are driving with a classic. It's not too quiet, it feels very raw, but it's not too noisy. Oh dang it, it's raining. They are not cooperating at all. But fine. So we can get a bit of wiper action as well. Triple wiper action from DAF. Didn't know that existed even way before. Whew, barely made it there. Almost hit the barrier, I think. Let's turn on the lights. Even the lights, as you can see, the buttons are moving when you turn on the lights. And there. High beams. High beam lights are also there. Is there a truck on my right? Maybe. Not anymore. There we go. So just a bit of a short job to 60 kilometers left, just to check out this truck and how it sounds, how it feels, and you can try it out for yourselves. I'll leave the link in the video description. Hopefully you can still hear me. What? That's how it usually is with the old trucks, right? That's why some of the older truckers are literally deaf. They had to contend with very noisy engines, very loud engines from the older trucks. So I think this fits perfectly well. Oh my, it's really boring, huh? But yeah, the interior, the dash, just beautiful. Exterior, yeah, I've gotten a lot of photos with this one. Really enjoying it. Looks so good. Iveco incoming. Not commenting on, on that one. If you guys are familiar with our inside joke for Ivecos, nah, nothing against Ivecos. It's just a bit of fun. Just poking a bit of fun. Not sure why he's staying on the left lane though. But yes, give this truck a go, guys, and I'm sure you will not regret it. Just make sure to download from the original link. Don't re-upload, okay? Modders hate if you re-upload because you kind of invalidate all their hard work. So don't do that. I'll give you the official link to the SKRS forums, and you download from there, from the original link there. Oh crap, look at how the droplets are working. Because we're driving too fast. Maybe not too fast. There we go. There we go. And slow down. No auto toll here. Oh crap, I have to stop. Let's hope that we can still move forward after this one. And for those who are wondering if I'm using any physics mods, I am using Momo's Air Ride A3 for a more bouncy ride. I love it. Hopefully you do too. And from what I've heard from our real-life truckers in the community, this is actually quite realistic. Maybe not even bouncy enough. They say you would not believe how bouncy a real truck is. And I'll have to trust them. Because I've never ridden a truck in real life. So the bouncier, the better, basically. You can see I cannot find a real use for that right side mirror at all. That's the only limitation I'm seeing. I would bet though that if you're not using physical mirrors, there's not a problem with those. So I think if you turn off your GFIS mirror, I think you'll be able to see right from there, but I don't want to turn it off. I really like it. You know, when I'm using track IR, so my head kinds of move forward, left and right and like that. And when you have physical mirrors enabled, the side mirrors, the perspective also changes like that. You can see it really like being real 3D and stuff. And I like that feature. So if anyone knows which file I should modify for that, please let me know in the comments, because I don't think XBS will fix it. It's a very minor issue, and I guess not a lot of people are using that, so I don't think he'll waste time on it unless there's a huge demand for it. So let's work on it separately and not add to his workload. Oh. This is a very sharp turn. We're almost here, guys. Shame it's raining though. Real shame. Now the question is, where the heck's the parking? You guys see it? No. If I look at that, I'm going to bet on where the parking is, because I think I've parked here before. Only thing is we're going backwards. Momentum is against us. Low gear? Yes. Good thing this is not as heavy a trailer. Only 17 tons. So I'm going to bet that the parking is over somewhere here. Let's see if I'm right. Rescale, we need that. Okay, maybe you can see it now. Oh, there it is. And I think I did the wrong move, but I think we can make it work. So parking is over there. We have to reverse into it though. So we turn right here, and I would love to be able to use my right side mirror right now. Oh, that looks very good. I wonder if that's from Jazzycat as well. Oh no, it's a Schwarzmüller. Maybe from Pro Mods. Trailer Company pack. Looks so good. Let's see. Does that work? Yes, it does. That's beautiful. Yeah, so parking is going to be a bit of a chore if you need to use that right mirror. Even if I press F2. That's actually so far out. Like, look at how it's so far out. It's like opposite already. I don't understand it. It's like this mirror is looking at where is that? Oh, that right side. Okay, so it's too much leaning to the right. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't help me at all. That's a very far one. Yeah, let me move. And this is quite a common issue, that right side mirror with some of the truck mods I've tried. I think really it requires a bit of a different parameter setting for the physical mirrors, for those who are using physical mirrors. And I'm going to cheat here a bit, alright? Because I really can't see. Yeah, there you go. Do we see it? Of course not. And we are steering a bit too much. So I'm going to cheat. I'm sure I'll get some cheater comments. Just like when we're streaming. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, I guess I can go first person away from there. Yeah. As long as I can look from my left, I should be fine. The right side is completely not helping. There's also some kind of whistling sound in the exterior. That's from the default sounds from XBS. I'm not sure where he got them. I'm not such a big fan of the sounds, of the default sounds. But I mean, what do I know about this real truck, right? But I'm really happy that Kriechbaum stepped up and gave that roarish sound for us. Good. So that's how the truck looks. Perfectly matching with this trailer. And if you guys are interested in downloading any of these mods that I'm using, it's always in the mods list. Just look in the video description. Should be a link there. There you go. Very short trip. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. And now the tractor is gone. Anyway, hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, comment, share with your friends, and let me know what you think about this truck, okay? Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and catch you in the next video. Clumsy Trucking, and bye-bye. Oh yes, the horn. Is that true? Sounds like some birds. Okay, that's the normal air horn, but during the time of this truck, was that a thing? Okay, I think Kriechbaum changed the horn from the interior, but the original one sounds like this. No comment. I'll leave you to it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and catch you in the next one. Bye bye.